never lie. G650s in them globals, going global overnight. With my hand up on her thigh, yeah. Look in my eyes, I'm being serious tonight, yeah. You say you want me, but by what means? See what my name can't see. Cruising under palm trees. Love me till you can't sleep. Bucket seats and Benzies. Bowling like I'm Benzie. Pack your bags, baby. Cause we leaving for the night. Roll me long, baby. Fashion week, I got you right. I'll put my all in. Ain't got no type, but you my type. Waste my time, no waste my time. Pack your bags, baby. Cause we leaving for the night. Roll me long, baby. Fashion week, I got you right. I'll put my all in. And that dress is looking tight. Ain't got no time, ain't my type, don't waste my time.
What's going on? Welcome in, Spittin'. Aiden Park, welcome in. Diordez, what's going on? If you're in the chat and you want to learn how to submit your music, all you got to do is hit Command Submit. That's going to tell you how. All right? We'll get started very shortly. But if you're joining us on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch. That's where all the fun stuff's happening right now. And Deeber in the chat, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We got 15 of us already. Man, we're about to get a priority queue going. Send the camera on. What's up? Happy Tuesday. If you're in the US and you had a long weekend, what'd you get up to? Let us know in the chat. I'll explain how this goes, who I am, all that kind of good shit very shortly. But if you're in the chat, make sure you submit your music by hitting Command Submit. We got Virginia in the chat. And Deeb has got new music for us too. Let's get you pulled up into the priority queue. Well, when you submit, we will. If you're in the chat right now, make sure you send your music in. Command submit your music. If you want to learn how to skip the queue, Command skip will teach you how. But honestly, it's pretty straightforward. It's not too crazy. Luco, if you haven't resubmitted today, resubmit. All right, because if you submitted the other day, then you are not still on the queue.
Through the sky, there's a light.
Sorry, guys. A little dehydrated. My group submitted. John, perfect. Childs will get you pulled up into the priority queue as well. If you are in the chat and you subscribe or gift a sub, you will get bumped into our priority queue marked in orange. That is a guarantee you will get played on stream today. I also have not forgotten that we have to start our stream today with another pick of 2 finalists for the free consultation giveaway. So let me go through some housekeeping stuff before we get started. If you're in the chat, hey, make sure you subscribe or gift a sub if you want to guarantee you get played. BFF, what's going on? Beautiful, beautiful. Childs, was that anonymous from you again? Jimmy, let us know what your artist name is in the chat, but I think it's just Jimmy. All right. Matthew Faze, what's going on? Spittin'. All right, we'll get you in that priority queue. Thank you. Well, you guys are going crazy, so let me catch up with this real quick, and then I'll explain how everything goes. And Diva's got a second one for us today, bro. Look at this. You got a free bump in coming already. Check the rhyme. Peace. Peace to you. Check the Rhyme's got a difficult job to do this week. He's got to whittle down all those submissions from the guest list playlist on the Instagram page to just 20 songs. So the guest list playlist will drop next week. Keep your eyes open for that. Koozie, what's going on? Okay, so first things first, Diordez will get you pulled up into the priority queue as well. You guys are going crazy in the chat right now. So, hi, what's up? My name's Kayvan. Accidentally ended up on kayak after typing K, so I might have boarded a flight. Oh no. Check the rhyme. It says you resubscribed. Let me know the artist name in the chat. Alright, so 1, go follow us on Kayvan's House on Instagram. This is where all the cool stuff's happening. If you don't follow us, you are missing out on free opportunities and a bunch of cool shit. Satin 5, did you resubscribe? I didn't see a notification come in. If it pops up, I got you. But if not, it is a stream-to-stream thing. I would suggest you gift one. That'll get you bumped into the priority queue. But, alright, go follow the Kayvan's House page on Instagram if you don't already, okay? Belly Scorsese, let us know the artist name in the chat, too. Jesus Christ, Skybox Kenny, don't do that. So, go follow us. When we hit 3,000 followers, I'll do another free consultation giveaway, which is what we're starting with today. So, I guess I'll pull up the consultation list. We're going through Group E today. 2 finalists will be picked. And then when we get down to the final 14, we'll pick from those 14, and one person is going to win a free 30-minute consultation with me, which usually costs $150. But we're going to do it for the love, because you guys followed us and supported everything we're doing there. So we have our songs we found on Twitch playlist. So if you submit a Spotify submission in this stream, you will be automatically considered for this if you get saved in the playlist. We do this every Tuesday. New Music Who This playlist, which if you have new music coming out for, make sure you fucking submit your music. It's easy, it's free. I check that every Friday. You don't even have to put a link in there. I just need to know when you're dropping, and I'll be able to go check it out myself. At Home With, our interview series. We got a new one dropping tomorrow. We do this every Wednesday. Artists, you are in consideration for this if you are in here sending music in. That is a automatic consideration for any content that we do. Songs from the community playlist. The community playlist is going to update next week. That is a Discord-specific submission process, but it is free, so make sure you join if you haven't. And then the guest list. Shout out to Check the Rhyme who's in the chat here with us. This is closed now. You can't submit. You already missed your chance. But we're going to do one of these every single month, so keep your eyes on the Kayvan's House page if you haven't. For all of these free opportunities to get playlisted, to get promoted, like literally we're just not charging for any of this stuff, all right? So, if you are in here, you want to submit your music, hit Command Submit. That'll tell you how. It's a Google form. It'll take you to our lovely spreadsheet. If you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub today. That is a stream-to-stream thing. If you do it today, you get bumped up into the priority queue. Every 5 of these songs, we will bump somebody at random using this spinning wheel that's not set up for it right now, but will be. At random from the submission form. So still submit. There's always going to be options. There's always going to be an opportunity to get bumped up for free throughout. But if you want to guarantee that your song gets played on stream, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. All right, next. Last 30 minutes of the stream is dedicated to people who are in the chat, so stick around, hang out. If you just hang out with us, the odds of you getting played before the end of the stream are pretty high. I'm not going to lie to you, but again, the only way to guarantee it is to subscribe or gift a sub, and that'll get you bumped up. It's just not something you absolutely have to do. If you can't, that's cool. Just stick around, hang out. All right. Whew, I'm out of breath. Let's start with the consultation list. Let's see who our finalists are going to be. And today it's Ernie, Forever, Nick Rose, June, Jazz, Sam Y, Leno Prod, Jamal Malachi, or Yanir Gaines. And it looks like Leno Prod is going to be our first finalist of the evening. Woo, woo. Let's get some... Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Let's get some W's in the chat for Leno Prod. Who's going to be next? Let's find out. We got a second finalist. Who will it be? Oh, Yanir Gaines. A longtime community member, Yanir Gaines, you are our second finalist for the free consultation giveaway. So, to recap, so far we have Kai, Will Armani, Rain Felix, Cassius Tay, YNE Soul, Eyelids, EG, Leon the God, Leno Prod, and Yanir Gaines as potential finalists for this free consultation giveaway. We have just 2 more rounds, so Thursday and Monday, and then next Thursday, we're going to pick our first place winner. So stick around, hang out, go follow us on Kayvan's House. As soon as we get to 3,000, I'll do this again. I'm serious. I will just keep doing it. All right, so this is how things work. This is what I do. This is who I am, all that kind of shit. All right, my name is Kayvan. I'm the director of A&R at Genius Distro. I've been working at Genius for the last 7-8 years. But for the last 2 years, I shifted away from content, branded content, live events, interviews, and all that kind of stuff, and into distribution. So I've been signing artists, helping put projects out through Genius. We worked with Win, Overcast, Ashoka, Bray, Leia the Leo, Serena, Ajna, City James, Vivid, Jordan occasionally, My Name is J-Mac, Angelo Moda, and Cantrell. Artists that I found in this community and signed from this community do include Bray, Leia the Leo, Serena, Ajna, Jordan occasionally, and My Name is J-Mac, who is doing amazing things right now. We love him. His album comes out tonight, so make sure you tap in with him and go follow him if you are not. All right? So yeah, that's what I do. I also manage artists. I produce music. I've been an artist myself. I've done a bunch of different things. So what we do in this stream is we listen to music, we give feedback, we tell you guys what could be better. If anything could be better, we will give you constructive and respectful feedback, because that's what this community is about. If we like what we hear, we're going to playlist you. We're going to pull up your socials. We're going to follow you. And all that's just going to happen as we go. If you are in the audience, you are listening and watching and fucking consuming this music with us, please let us know what your feedback is as well. The only rule in here is to please be respectful. That's literally it. Just be respectful of each other, and we'll all get along. We'll all have a great time. If not, Bula is gonna bully you. Maybe he's the enforcer, so don't make us call him out. If we call him out, Bula's gonna be there. Then you're gonna regret it. All right. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord too. Boom. And let's get into it. This is it. All right. You guys are gonna see how it goes. I'm getting more likely to bullying. Well, a little. So a little. Sometimes. We're starting with Aiden Park. I can't keep doing this. Final V2. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let's get into it so you guys can see how this all works. I'm gonna snooze that ad. I don't want you guys to get an ad at the beginning. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Veli, I got you in the queue. And again, subscribing and gifting a sub will get you bumped into the priority queue, and that's a guarantee you'll get played on stream. This actually reminds me a little of like Kid Leroy, a little of Ian Dior. I mean, I will say I like this kind of music in general. Ooh. I like the chorus on this one too. It's got a little Dominic Fike in it. Hard People Koozie says this is dope. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we do want to know what you think of these songs as well. And if you're with us on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch. Let's pull up the socials. If you guys are rocking with us, make sure you go follow Aiden Park, AYDN Park on Instagram. We watched a music video from Aiden recently that I loved too. DOS says, I think I'm going to take a gram and a half of shrooms and indulge in the positive vibes tonight. Well, I will happily be your spirit guide for the next 2 hours. And we'll make sure you have a good time. I maybe don't suggest doing so much, but we'll guide you through it. Don't worry. BFF says this is nice. Kado says this is a nice vibe. And what's up? The 6 Isle? Labile? I'm not sure. If you do get a chance, though, make sure you go check out this song as well from Aiden Park. And specifically, go watch the music video. I thought it was really beautiful. We commented on it, but the overall feeling of Aiden's music, very cohesive. It does feel like this. It's very warm. It's very inviting. I enjoy this type of music, so for me, this is pretty easy. Whenever this comes out, let us know, because I'm going to make sure that we support on my side as well. You could maybe, if anything, bro, maybe more harmonies, maybe just cutting the harmonies up just a tiny bit if they're already in there. I think just a little bit more dynamic feeling to maybe aspects of the vocal is probably the only feedback that I do have, and that's me being super picky. And DB says, really love this track, so nice. I really liked it too. What the F, Brandon? What's your artist name? Let us know in the chat. Aiden Park. That was Aiden Park. Go follow him. All right, and D-Bub up next. This is for a competition, so looking for feedback. All right, we got a competition track from Andiba. I fuck with Andiba, bro. Producer out of Miami. You just gotta hear it. I'm not gonna ruin too much for you. Listen to the vibes, and I think you'll get it. I like the sound design on the synth. Maybe not so crazy about the kind of stabby, like almost cymbal sound in the back there. I've been wondering why you cannot stay. Turn the skies blue when they're always gray. Trying to soothe myself, but I can't find a way. Got you, Brandon. Kale, welcome back, bro. He is from South Miami, Dadeland specifically. Oh, Koozie, my bad, bro. I didn't see it come in. Love when this gets into the drop section. This build-up's really nice. Let us know what you think in the chat. Whoa. Really nice when this drop happens, and I love the vocal chop on this. Kedo says I fuck with this. Kale says the vocal chop is sick. Aiden says whoop 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 whoop. And Hard People Koozie says whoa. Look, I've been trying to tell everybody, Andiba is a very, very good electronic producer. Maceo, I do see it in there. I did not see a sub or anything come in though, so just as a heads up, if you subscribe and gift a sub, that is a guarantee you'll get played on stream today. You'll get bumped into our priority queue. You don't have to. Every 5 of those we'll do a random bump up. The only thing, and I'm sure you kind of have to leave these vocals in there. I don't know if I'm crazy about this part of the vocal. And I almost feel like you should chop them up a little bit more to make them more on time. If that makes sense. Just cut out like little moments that they should feel a little bit more choppy maybe. But still be on time. Does that make sense? I think that's my only real feedback on this one. But the build up and the drop, perfect. And I love the sound design overall. I would say for me, it's really just that one vocal part, like verse kind of section. Socials are Andiba Music on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Des, I got you. And if you did subscribe and it's not showed up, just keep an eye open for the notification to let me know. Des, you got to make sure you submit using the Google form too, please. If you're not submitting in the Google form, you got to do it. S West, come hang out on Twitch. We're live right now. Twitch.tv. I would love to hear some new shit from you. Oh, Rensu. Okay. Then it might be the. Thank you. You know, this actually reminds me of this French group I was listening to today called Jersey, who, if you don't know, are also super fire. And Diva Music on Instagram. But while I'm at it, you guys should go check out this group too. Fuck, are they good, man? I think you guys will really like this. But and DB, you kind of remind me of these guys a little bit. Especially this one that you just sent in. I fuck with these guys heavy. These guys are sick, bro. But this song that you just sent in really reminds me of these guys, which is great because they're killing it right now. So great job. Keep it up. Anyway, sorry, I got off topic a little bit. The Childs, you're up next. We got a music video. This one it says "Have Spirit" holographic out now. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yeah, bro, keep killing it. I can't wait to hear the second one you sent in today already.
Yeah, we're gonna run it back.
We got a second one from Andiba coming up soon. Like but this is Childs. Let us know what you think in the chat.
I can't even make this stuff up, dog.
Next track is No Way to the Same Style. That's fine.
Ball bouncing in my court. Nigga said I need to come outside. Well, I'm out here. Nigga, how you doing? Call your phone like 100 times and you ain't came up.
The thing that I'm gonna say is kind of picky and stupid. These shots in the car are just a little overexposed, so it's like super washed out light-wise. That's it. And there's not really a ton you can do about it, but I think the color grading could be better on this video. And that's probably the thing that fucks it up for me the most is the color grading. Which, if you're not using Runway, you can do color grading on Runway. It's like AI text to color file, and you can just slap that on top of a video and get really great color.
Hard times, fuck it. I was out here for the whole time.
Not the director, stop. I would be fucking terrible. I watch a lot of films, but I think I'd be a really terrible director. I'm not gonna lie. Can't use a camera to save my life, but I can tell you when I see a video kind of what's fucked up with it. I've learned that, you know.
Talk to me like I owe you something. I respect you more when you keep it real. Business gotta be legit though, cause that bottom shit haunt me still. Fuck that. If I ain't come from nothing, man, I wouldn't be shit.
So I will say I enjoy the song. This reminds me of honestly, it reminds me a lot of where I started out from. I dropped a cooking show too. That's fire. With the video. Oh, that's super fire. What up, Grayscale? What's going on? Welcome in. If you're in the chat and you want to submit your music, hit Command Submit. That's going to take you to the Google form. And if you subscribe or give a sub, that'll guarantee your song gets played on stream today. You'll get bumped into our priority queue marked in orange. This one's from Childs. It's called Spirit Bomb, which if you watch anime, you know what a Spirit Bomb is. If you don't watch anime, you're fucking up. Go to Hulu right now. Go watch some anime. Go to Netflix. Go watch some anime. It'll change your life, I promise. Childs_ on Instagram. I will say this cooking show shit is a really cool content series. Who is this lady that you are cooking with? Weeb. Yeah, I am a bit of a weeb. I'm not gonna lie. Who is this woman that you're cooking with? Y'all gotta watch anime. You gotta watch anime if you want to be in this community. If you want to be in this community, you better watch anime, because if you don't, we're gonna make fun of you every time we get on here and we talk about anime. You don't know what's going on. We're all gonna look at you. We're all gonna point. We're all gonna laugh. It's the only time. It's the only time we're all gonna get super rude and mean about anything. Does Spy X Family count? I don't know. I've never seen that one, so maybe. Yoda says, I am watching that. LOL. I'm dead, bro. If you don't watch anime, you smell. All right, we got moments. I'm super tempted to play the Destiny's Child version of this. Well, let's play the real one first, and then we'll come back to it. This is Moments by Call Me Jimmy. Let us know what you think in the chat. And Grayscale will get you bumped into the priority queue. Let us know the artist name in the chat when you get a chance, all right? I'm assuming it's Grayscale. Oh, I love this already. Eros Thorn, welcome back. What's going on? Oh, shit. At Call Me Jimmy on Twitter. Shouldn't be surprised that this is out of Chicago, because let's be real, Chicago is just stacked. What is the Destiny's Child version? What's the difference? Please let me know in the chat. Eros Thorn said this is fire. It's sped up? No, I'm dead. Let us know what you think in the chat. I don't think this is the final mix, right? I would say on the mix, I do wish the instrumental was maybe a little bit more full. It's maybe a little consistent, I agree, in like the actual levels of the vocal. So that's something that I would think about a little bit more. And then the other thing I would think about too is just within the melodies and the sample, the EQ clashes a little bit with the frequencies of the vocal. So maybe just carve out a little bit more space for the vocal as well within the sample in the background too. I'm glad. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. Scottsdale plug and B. I'm dead, bro. Try to maybe double them and hand them left and right. That's a good tip. Second submission, Kenny. I got you, bro. I do think that the mix on the vocal from the verse to the chorus is probably where I hear the most inconsistency. Yeah, very much love the song itself and the idea and the direction it's going in. Major Moment was cracking. That way your sound isn't in the middle and your lead can live in the middle. Oh, that's cool. I gotta try that as well. Again, Call Me Jimmy, 2 M's, 2 E's on Twitter. Make sure you go follow. I do still call it Twitter. I know that's not necessarily accurate. But I don't give a fuck. I do what I want. Skybox Kenny, second one. Boom. I love this melody. I feel like alright, this may be not just a Chicago thing, but the addition of horns into songs, I feel like it's such a Chicago specific like production style that you just don't really hear the same way from other cities. I love the top line as well, but I really love the production. I think if you get the mix down and you just get a little bit more balance in the mix, it's gonna sound really, really great. But ideas-wise, direction-wise, it's super beautiful. I think it's just getting that mix down, and once you get that mix down, it's gonna be great. Definitely keep us updated with that one as you continue to flesh it out. Pretty cool though. Is the 3:33 song length on purpose? Just out of interest? I feel like it might be. Anytime I see anybody do an angel number, I just assume it's on purpose. So if that's what it is, let us know. And we're live on Twitch right now, so if you're with us on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch. It is. I'm dead. Spitting, Downpour, and Night Guardians. I fucking love this dude. He's in our community playlist again. And honestly, if you don't get it, that's on you. Because the aesthetic is strong with this dude, man.
Here cause I was chosen, just let that be known. Forever focused, doesn't matter what I got.
Jordas is more reason for me to take the shrooms. Look, man, open your mind.
Feeling something horrible and we
be at one with the universe. You won't hear me say no. Aiden Parks and Spins the legend. I fucking love spitting, bro. Needs more shine for sure, bro. Yo, spitting. I got some advice for you, bro. That I think could really help you with the YouTube and growing the YouTube.
Don't like to do anything, and that just be my
Give it a
sober
Rock Marciano.
talking. Leaving me alone, the only
do have kind of a
option.
similar
We can cut
vibe.
the losses, lost lives of loved ones.
Go check out
Pick 'em up and
Symphony.
carry on. Pick
This
'em up
website,
and carry
symphony.os.
on.
Maybe that's not it. Symphony.to. You're going to want to go check this out, Spittin'. You can do AI-assisted ad spends on YouTube and on Instagram, and honestly, like they're pretty good. I just ran some Vivera and basically just doubled the view count on a video with like $100. So I feel pretty good about the click-through rate and the cost per click.
In the night with shining
You should go check it out.
stars, taking things to Mars or somewhere
Because you're such a
far
visual
away.
artist and
By
so
my
much lives on
place in
YouTube,
space,
I just feel like you can
with
get something
open
out of it.
jaws, agape with thought, what's beyond. Watching a discovery, don't like it, make a cover up. Act like it's not real or something, just act like I'm gone. If you don't want me, you got memories.
The thing that I like about Spittin' is there's always movements in his songs too. It's never just one song in a video. It's always 2 songs in a video. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. But they're in chapters. It's just good. It's good. It's really good.
Guard a man in hiding, and they saying that you gatekeepers. Say I'm on the come up in my head so I can keep the peace. You get rich quick, we bread needers. Repping for the team, we stepping carefully.
I really don't have too much
Every
feedback.
moment, not to
Maybe the
keep
one
us
thing that I would
falling,
love to
free,
hear
my
more from
smile
you
being shiny
in
white,
this is just some
teeth
ad libs,
clean
some
from my
little moments,
perspective, not a
some little
genius, that's
details.
just
That's about
all
it.
be.
What do you use for the AI assisted ads? So I've been using Symphony, or I just started using Symphony to try it. I mean, I can show you, I guess. I don't have a problem showing you. There's a bunch of different options for what you can do. But like the dashboard is really good. It's super interesting. But like, look, like, boom. And this is just like, I did like very little ad spend work. But like, it kind of tracks all of your platforms. Like, you can do ad spends on the video, 100 days, $100 5 days, 3,200 views driven, only spent $89. US, France, Canada, Australia, UK. So I thought it was really good. Yeah, it is legit. I know the founder of the company too, and I had like a really nice talk with him before I started using it, just so he could tell me more about the platform too. And shout out to Meg, bro. If you don't follow Meg, he's a great dude. Meg HV, I think, on Instagram. And yeah, Symphony, I have just started trying to use it, but what I have done so far, I've really enjoyed. RI is yes, a sub is a skip. So you should go check it out. Again, like, you don't have to spend that much, but I do think for someone like you, when the visual is so heavy and like you're trying to build that channel and build, you know, subscribers and viewers and stuff like that, sometimes doing the ad spends on YouTube can be the thing that really just gives you a good jump start there. And I feel like with YouTube, it is kind of one of the necessary things that you have to do to really get videos to just kind of move more on the platform. Can we be more creative with the setting here? Is there something I'm not getting? What do you mean? I don't understand. What exactly you mean? What is the question that you're asking there? Spittin', 2 underscores on Instagram. I'll focus Spittin', man. We're going to do our first free bump from the rest of the submission form. So let's make sure we've got everybody in here who we have not already bumped up. Again, if you want to guarantee you get played on stream, best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. Like just Performing in the Forest. So each one of his videos is a little different, but the thing that I would say with him is, like, if you've watched his other videos, you understand that as kind of the aesthetic is like being out in nature, being in his natural habitat, which is the other thing that I really do like about it, Major Moment, is that it's very authentic to who Spittin' is. Like, when you watch his music videos, it's very like nature is a part of the aesthetic that you will get from it. So I do agree. I don't think it would be a bad thing for him to be a little bit more dynamic, maybe try some different things, maybe go to the city, maybe go to the town, maybe like just different settings. But I do think, like, once you get into Spittin's world a little bit, it's kind of part of the world that he's building. At least for me, that's kind of what I see. So I'm not as upset about it as I would be maybe sometimes, but I see what you're saying for sure. All right. RIs, can you make sure you submit in the Google form and we'll get you pulled up into the priority queue? Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't disagree with you though. I think that's a good note for sure. It is Google Forms. Yeah, can you just fill it out? There's a link in the chat. Thank you. All right, Major Moment. Look at you. Look at you, Major Moment. We were just having a nice conversation. Now we're going to go check you out, and we're going to go check you out. All right? We got a YouTube video from Major Moment as well. Let us know what you think in the chat. This one's called Victim. It's the official NYC music video.
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Where are you guys from originally?
So excited to announce.
And why did you shoot this specifically in New York? This is looking crazy, though. I feel like I know where you guys are from, but I just can't remember. From Boston? You guys hit all the sites in New York. The tiny islands. The mall by the World Trade Center. Times Square. That weird thing. Vocalists are originally from Russia, though. Oh, sick. If the video idea includes somebody being in Ireland at the same time, that sounds expensive, but it's a cool idea. This is pretty cool, honestly. It sounds really good. I am gonna go save this as well. All those locations came free of charge. I bet they did. I'm amazed that you were able to shoot out by the tiny islands and not get anybody walk behind the drummer while you guys were filming. Did you guys AI other people out of the shots, or is it just you found quiet days at some of these places? I feel that, but like in New York, like no one will even fucking look. The guitars are already good. The tones of everything. The mix on this sounds really great. No, you're there at 7 a.m.? Oh, fuck that. That's the thing about New York, though. If you get out early enough, the city's fucking dead. There's no one outside. Ameka, what's going on? Great breakdown. Yo, this breakdown is hard as fuck. Great job. This is why I always tell people, send in whatever genre you want. I'm down to listen to everything. I've also been a fan of a lot of genres, so... Young Jai says this is good. I would maybe... The only thing I would maybe say is I wish there was a little bit more interaction with each of the individual members of the band at some point. That's maybe the only thing I like in the video is just that natural interaction between the band. That's it. And that's me being like real picky and specific. Maceo says a super clean mix and recording, like super clean for the genre. For the genre, extremely clean too. Like it come together at the end. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing we miss is that chemistry between band members, and I think that's an important thing for a band. Makes me want to do one of those. Ooh. I fuck with that, man. That's great. Great job. Great video. MJ says finger taps. I feel like I used some dirt in the mix, but still extremely solid. That's so, like... I understand what you're saying, but I feel like it's a very, like... major dot moment on Instagram. I feel like that's a very, like, specific thing to, like, each individual. You know what I mean? I've been a bit of a metalhead my whole, like, since I was like 12 years old. So for me, it's always nice when I get to hear bands that are like actually like either in like metal or fucking pop punk or alt rock or like any of those things on stream. Honestly, even like indie pop, I always get really excited when I hear people who are just, you know, in different spaces that I'm used to hearing on stream as well. So yeah, good shit. Very good. You knew I was a bit of a metalhead, did you? I talk about it sometimes. And Deba, literally complete opposite of the other track. Let's listen to it. Tell us what you think. This is Inda. If you're with us on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch. We'll be live for the next hour and 25-ish minutes. Let us know what you think in the chat. Low-key, I feel like Andy, but you could do a crazy Major Moment remix. I'm just saying. I would love to hear you remix some metal. Again, if you want to guarantee you get played on stream, best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. Oh, fuck. Great sound design, bro. Really great sound design. It's the mix is clean as fuck too. Every element has its own space. Major Moments says the sound design is everything. Like truly, truly everything. Koozie says sheesh. And Diva, like honestly, like I could hear rappers on this kind of stuff too. It would go crazy. BFF will get you bumped up. Guys, I started DJing a lot this weekend, just for fun, on my computer, so keep your eyes open for a stream where I just DJ one of these days. I think I'm gonna do it. Just for fun, just for fun. And dude, this is sick. Tough. Here comes the drop. Yeah, you can. If you want to submit the video instead, I'll replace it when we get to it, BFF. This is sick, dude. I mean, it's different than the other one, but bro, like, you're a very diverse electronic producer, and I feel like you can do a bunch of different styles and do them really well. And that's not something that a lot of electronic producers can do, so more power to you, bro. Alright, if you're rocking with this one and Deba Music on Instagram, make sure you go follow. Seriously, I can't say this enough. We're in super early, but this dude's a sick producer. Like, the beats are really good. The songs are really good. You gotta get in there. You gotta go fucking listen, man. Dior Dez thought it was up next. Dior actually put the artwork in our Discord and asked for everybody's thoughts. And then before anybody could respond, he said, I've figured it out. It's this one. Fuck you guys. I'm not mad at that though. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh! Dior said, sorry, fuck you guys. Look, I love this type of music in general. So as long as the delivery's on point and the energy's there, I'm gonna enjoy this type of music. Yo, where are you from again? New York, right? This comes out June 13th. Oh, that's the wrong one. At Dior.Dez on Instagram. Great Tail said, gotta be New York. Broward County, Florida, not New York. But all that says to me is New York has penetrated everywhere, bro. Nah, I'll fuck with this. Delivery's on point, bro. Willow Marty says this is hard. I feel like if you're young, you'll enjoy this. And raised our rent. I'm dead, bro. Sorry. Us too. For what it's worth. Ad libs around point too. Ad libs sound really good. I really don't have too much feedback on this. Check the rhyme. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right now. Nothing but heartbreak music coming out. Well, we can all relate to that, so that's good. Dior.Dez. This is Thought It Was. Drops on June 13th. Got me moving too, bro. Sleepy, but it's got me up. It makes his next sub anniversary in 1 day. Ah, look at you. Congratulations. 7 months tomorrow. Gra, gra, gra. Out of LA. Dior.Dez on Instagram. Out of LA up next, we've got No Mulligans from Lovell. Lavelle? Gra, boom. Alright, let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna keep things moving. We got a lot of songs to get through tonight. So far, so you know, good so far though. Not much feedback. Very minimal notes. LOVXLL on Instagram. I mean, I think you have to put the gra boom in the ad libs for a drill beat. If you don't, you're fucking up.
Feeling like fucking roll up again. Yeah. I don't trust bitches or many men.
Mix on this is clean. I think I wish that the production was just a touch louder. I think I've said that about everything from this project so far. I wish the production was ever so slightly louder, but the vocals sound really clean and they cut through as kind of like the star of the mix, which is honestly something I complain about more often than not. So, guys, a worse back pain right now. Like an old man.
Problems don't get solved with no vote, nigga. Seeing your partners doing bids, it's not no joke, nigga.
I'm dead, Amika.
What you know by losing friends and your hope, nigga. They wonder why we turn.
I can't. I am who I am. I can't help it.
I gotta smoke. My mind run 100, don't pace with the boat. Ain't driving the boat. The plan is
look,
to own it and sell what
I think it's 3 songs we've put from this project. It's 3 songs I've saved in the songs we found on Twitch playlist. Go check out Easy Call by Lavelle. POMC is my favorite so far. No Mulligans is probably number 2. No Bra, No Panties, number 3 for me so far of what we've heard. I don't live in South Carolina. I'm not going to go all the way to South Carolina for a chiropractor appointment. That'd be the most inconvenient commute to a chiropractor's appointment ever. I'm going to go from New York all the way to South Carolina for a 25-minute, 30-minute chiropractor appointment and fly back to New York. That would be not good on my finances, let me tell you. I don't think insurance will cover that one. Cairo, what's going on? We're live on Twitch right now. Come hang out with us. Just do it. You guys are savage, bro. Is this stream for scouting or just listening to the community? It's both. I've signed 6 artists from this community to Genius Distro so far. I do plan on signing more. There's 2 that I haven't announced yet that I've just signed from here as well. So it is for scouting, but it's also a way for me to like get to know artists, see what kind of work they put in, see what the socials look like, get to know who they are and all that kind of shit too. So yes, it doesn't mean that just because you're in here, you're going to get signed like equally, like motherfuckers going to sign. Like I find stuff outside of here too. This is not the only place where I'm finding music. But this was a cool way for me to let people into the process and quite literally just get to know each other. And, you know, it's been cool. Like I've really enjoyed it being like a place where I scout while at the same time, like getting to know artists a little bit better too. Cause I think like being a good A&R is more than just being like, oh, this shit has some motion, let's sign it. Like I think there's more to it. And for me, I do want to make sure that like I'm working with people I fucking like. Is that Genius is in the yellow smiley? I don't think we've ever had a yellow smiley, but yes, that's the Genius that I work at. Yeah, I got to keep my ear to the ground, and I get to be earlier than fucking everybody else. Like I hear shit before anyone else hears it in here, which is great. Dave's up, welcome in. I don't think I have anything to bump. Yeah, you can save it for next week, man. Whenever you want it. There's a lot of talent in this community, it's a fact. And that's the thing too, is like beyond me signing stuff, like I just want to support shit. Like I don't need to sign everybody. I quite literally can't sign everybody. That's just a fact of life. But at the same time, I can support way more. You know what I mean? It's like some people give a shit about what I listen to and what I like promote and stuff. So that's kind of the point. The Insta photo is the yellow smiley face. It's not a smiley face, but yes, it is. It is. It's actually called a snarly. It's not a smiley face. It's actually the G of the Genius turned on its side. So if you you can't see my cursor, but like it's like a G. You know what I'm saying? And the design style is called Gestalt, which is something to do with the blank space of the G being the predominant space of the G. Fuck. Why are we talking about this? I've been a Genius for like 8 years. This is year 8, and I've worked on literally everything from Verified, Deconstructed. I helped launch Open Mic. Like I did like a bunch of like social stuff and branded content, live events. And now I'm doing the distro. So yeah, I've done a little bit of everything. So you can always ask me about like whatever you want in here that's music related because I've done a little bit of everything. So WTF Brandon and Dreamy Cloud. I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't ever call myself that, but sure, I've done some things. I've done some things for sure. I love this. I love shit like this in general. If it bends genres, if it makes me fucking move, and it's kind of hype, I'm probably going to enjoy it. I just saved this in the songs we found on Twitch playlist as well. I can toot my horn a little bit if you want, RIs. I try not to, but if you want me to, I will. In the last 2 years, I've generated like 14 million streams with $0 spent with the artists that we've signed and the music we put out. So that's probably the biggest horn that I can toot right now about my current job. Motherfucker spends no money on promoting music and has been able to generate a lot of streams. So I like this a lot, Brandon. This was an easy save for me. Ski Falls is going on. Skyfall, sorry. Aiden Park, you have a great rest of your week, bro. Back on Thursday. Best thing you can do, alright, is just keep sending stuff in here, man. This is the best way for me to get to know artists. There's a lot of things that I look for, which I'm happy to talk about too, but... What do you think the best spot for ads is? I know you mentioned the Symphony thing. Yeah, I've tried the Symphony thing. I like it so far. I don't think it's anything that you can't learn how to do on your own, though. So if you don't want to fucking, like... if you don't want to, like, you know, give up the data to other people and, like, do it that way, then you could just target an ad spend yourself. It's just figuring out how to do it. Like, the goal is to get the cost down, right? So it really just depends what you're doing. What am I looking for when it comes to UK artists? I'm not sure yet. Probably the same things that I'm looking for from every artist, to be honest. It's a combination of, is the shit moving on streaming already? Like, is there any traction at all? And that's not a must. Like, it's just a bonus, I think, for me. I've obviously signed artists under 5K monthly listeners and helped them get up to, like, 50 to 200,000, like, you know, somewhere in that range. But at the same time, I think for me, when I'm looking at signing artists, it's more than just the music. The music, first and foremost, has to be good. Socials and the understanding of the social media landscape has to be there. I don't need an artist to be like a fucking content creator first and foremost, though I will say it helps, especially with the way that we structure deals and how we can help artists get stuff out, right? But I don't think that's the only thing I look for. It's one of the things I look for. Is there a team in place? Is that, like, do they fucking get the music industry? So all these things are kind of things I get to learn about artists over a while, and I like to watch artists for a while too. We haven't done that. We've done one dance release so far that is like at like 1 million plus streams. It was UK Garage, one of the artists I found here, but I'm not. I would like to eventually. I just haven't had a chance yet. Oh, fuck yeah, Samwire. Congrats. That's really tight. Caldadian, Quiet Life of Desperation. Love this songwriter, producer, artist. I think he does an amazing job every time he sends something. Yeah, I agree with Will. You gotta be able to put your personality out. It's important. Like, if people can connect with you, it makes it much easier for me to do my job. And if there's a story being told, you know, I have to figure out what the story is we're telling, but... Grayscale says is gorgeous. Absolutely a maker. You can. And, look, Scottsdale plugs, let's connect. The thing I say about Kale every single time, content, does an amazing job of content. It's consistent. It's interesting. Great voice, great songwriter. At Caldadian, great producer. If you're looking for producers to work with, make sure you hit him up too. BFF says this is a beautiful record. He did like a fucking Mexican regional song that he sent in recently as well. That was amazing. Shit, what was it called? En Otros Brazos. This song, amazing, bro. Go check that out too. Solid voice and productions as well and Marty. It is really good. Reminds me of a male Miley Cyrus and a little bit of Amy Winehouse. That's such an amazing compliment. I love that for you. Yeah, not a bad compliment at all. It's got a little like fucking Gavin DeGraw in it too. This one specifically has got a little Gavin DeGraw in it. Look, if somebody told me I was like Miley Cyrus, I'd be fucking hype, bro. She's sick. Both. Never stop. You gotta do content before and content after the songs are out. Just keep pushing your shit all the time. I love Gavin DeGraw too. I've seen Gavin DeGraw twice, and both times, amazing live show. Look, man, go follow Kale, at Caldadian. Just an amazing artist, producer, like all around solid guy. Go follow. Let's do some more. We got another free bump coming up. We got another free bump coming up in our magic spinning wheel. Who's it gonna be? I don't like waterfall releases personally, but it's really just because I've not seen them do anything impactful enough to fucking do it. Like, every time I've done it with a song. All right, this is my experience with waterfalls. Put a song out, get playlisted, waterfall on the next release with that song that's been playlisted, don't get playlisted at all on the next song because the previous song is still in a playlist. And that is just what I've seen every fucking time I've tried to waterfall something. So I'm very anti-waterfalling for that reason alone. I think it's confusing for curators. I think it's confusing for the people at DSPs, honestly. And so I don't love them. I think you'll get the same effect from just, your artist pick on your profile being a playlist that's named the song and then has a bunch of your other songs in it. Because if it's just to trickle back, then clearly the like, we're not waterboarding the playlist as Jesus. Waterfalling is when you release a song and then you release like a 2-pack with that song and the next song in it, and it's like it kind of like builds the album out release to release. I just don't like it. I think it overcomplicates things and it doesn't really have the effect that at least everybody says. It's like, oh, this makes a huge impact. I don't think it makes that big of an impact personally. That being said, like, it could work for you. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, just because it didn't work for me, it's not going to work for you. I don't think that it worked well for us. And so I don't fuck with it personally. Would you say it works better for new artists with less than a few thousand listeners? So I've tried it there and I think it doesn't. Like, for me personally, I think just make a playlist. You know what I mean? Just make a playlist with all your songs in it. Pin that as your artist pick on your profile and push people towards that link. It's the same fucking thing. Except you don't have to worry about not getting playlisted the next time you release a song if you're already playlisted with the previous song. Because people will know it's 2 separate products. And not get confused and be like, oh, this is one product. Toby Fox, Field of Hopes, Penny Not, the Coin remix. Let us know what you think in the chat. So yeah, sorry. I'm going to hop off my little soapbox for a second, but I don't fuck with waterfalling personally because I just don't think it makes enough of an impact that I've seen for it to make sense. But again, that does not mean that it won't work for you. It just means that it hasn't worked for me, and I will always stress that with everything I say. It's just my experience with something, all right? Let us know what you think in the chat. I also don't like waterboarding. Definitely inhumane. We should definitely not waterboard. On a separate note. Waterfall, I've never been to California Adventure, so I have no opinion on waterfall there. Like a literal war crime. But the war crimes seem to be sliding by with a lot of people these days. We don't have to get too much into it, but obviously there are some very obvious war crimes going on in the world right now that people are ignoring and they shouldn't. Supervillain says, waterboard your fans. Don't do that. We should definitely not waterboard. As a curator, I like the waterfall releases. All right, well, that's also... You might be the first one that I've heard say that. But shout out to you, Check the Rhyme, for being a real one and enjoying a waterfall. This feels like something that should be in a Sonic game. Or just any, like, Super Nintendo or Game Boy game. Can't speak on that without Twitch getting us. That's a fact. Kyle used to take a surfboard to shows and surfboard the crowd. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd be fucking pissed off if somebody dropped a surfboard on my head in the crowd and then jumped on top of that surfboard. TLC, go chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterboards. Toby Fox is a game dev and produces. That lines up a 10. That does make sense. Sonic speedrun vibes, and I love it, says Willow Morny. I didn't enjoy that part of the show. I don't blame you. The idea of anybody hitting something on my head and jumping on it would really be just not fun. That sounds terrible. I honestly like... Well, this is just... I don't even like being to the front, because I just don't want a motherfucker to jump on me off the stage either. I don't like it being pushed. I want to enjoy a show in peace. Penny Blush. Penny but not the coin on YouTube. Surfboard on Ukrainian mid-concert is crazy work. That's a fact. We got Koozie up next. I don't have the Instagram. So Penny, you're going to have to tell us if there is one. Kado wants to know. Maceo, that's a fucking fact. I love a VIP section, let me tell you. Well, Mark says, even when artists jump in the crowd, I'm always like, holy crap, I'm glad I ain't going to be the one to catch a rod wave today. I'm sorry, that's terrible. This waterboarding arc is hilarious. Definitely going to be a recurring theme. I don't think that's a good thing. We're not going to call it a waterboarding arc either. Like, it's going to be like it's a whole series of waterboarding. We don't do waterboarding here. I'm definitely going to get fucking TOS, bro. I've already said waterboarding too many times on this stream. Everybody drink some water. Drinking water is good. Waterboarding is bad. I mean, this is pretty solid. Sam, what will get you bumped up? You guys gotta fucking stop. If you want to guarantee you get played on stream, subscribe and giving a sub. That's the best place, the best way to do it. It'll get bumped up. It's a guarantee you'll get played. This was Toby Fox's Field of Hope and Dreams remixed by Penny, but not the coin. You can find this on SoundCloud. You can also go subscribe to them on YouTube as well. Make sure you go check them out. 426 is a bit long. If any feedback on song length, that's it. Oh, Ameka, my bad. You right. I did. Thank you. Donka Shun. W Penny, good remix. All right, Kuzi. Can you do me a favor really quickly? Could you just resubmit this in any other thing that will allow me to play it off the browser? Either SoundCloud or Untitled or Dropbox or Box. I just get a little sketched out about downloading files onto my computer. That's all. Want you, Rents do up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. We'll keep things moving, but Kuzi, if you do that, please. If you could just resubmit that in a different form that's not Google Drive, that would be really great. Alright, Rents 2 is a creative collective out of St. Louis. This is their second single, Want You. Let us know what you think in the chat. And go follow them too, at Rents 2 Collective on Instagram. Thank you, Kuzi. I'm thinking that I want you, baby. I need you. Tell me, you want me. Check the rhyme says I like this already. Cairo will get you bumped up. I just keep running and running in circles. Feel like I'm jumping hurdles in a circus, but I ain't with funny shit. You ain't no funny bitch. Say there's no fun in it, so you say. I do like this. This one is out. It's called Want You. Check the rhyme. It's by Rents Do. We just saved this in the songs we found on Twitch playlist too. BFF says a vibe. Not even what I listen to normally, but I'm fucking with it. The vibe is dope, says Maceo. This is what I listen to. It's definitely got like a Dreamville, Smino, like Saba kind of twist to it, which I really like. Because like the last one, it reminded me of those games that you played in class on the computer on Cool Math. Oh my god, I'm dead. I know exactly what you're talking about. The double sounds so good. Really, actually, all of this sounds and feels really good. Omega says this reminds me of Smino. I hear that too. We do love Smino, man. Makes great music. Historically has made very, very good music. I didn't see a sub come in, bro. My bad. Did you automatically reset? Oh, you're right. Fuck. There it is. John 47. I did miss it. Whoops. I got you, bro. I'll pull it up further up. Though I don't see it in here. There it is. I'll put you guys next. My bad. It's like that sometimes. Female vocals a tad loud, says Samway. Does feel like Spillage Village. That's also what I like about it. Thank you, Kuzi. No, I like this. Ameka says, I think the woman's vocals aren't mixed enough. That happens sometimes with these crew cuts, too. More often than not, that's the problem with, I think, when people don't record in the same space. So it could just be it was recorded with a different mic, different space, different mix overall, just because of the recording. That is something that happens, I think, with crew mixes a lot of times, which is kind of the downside of it. And especially now with people kind of like just collaborating over the internet and stuff, that can be the tough part. But I like the idea, I like the sound overall. I like the way this feels, and I think it's cool. So keep going. I want to hear more Rents do. This is Koozie with Tom Petty, Pass Me the Mic. Produced by Mikhail. Not really a big Tom Petty fan. I don't know if anybody here is a Tom Petty fan, but I'll just go on record and say that I am not. I've never been a Tom Petty fan, so couldn't tell you one Tom Petty song. Is it I Won't Back Down? Is that him? Whoops. I've exposed that I don't love all music, and there is some music that I fucking hate. Dave Matthews Band? Not for me. This is tough, though. Much tougher than any Tom Petty song I've heard. Skybox Kenny said, Brady is the only Tom I know. What about Tom Jones? Tom Jones is fire. I'll stand by that. Sam White says, this is how I feel like New School Eminem. I wouldn't even listen to New School Eminem. If it's post 2006 Eminem, I'm not even listening to it. It's not even worth it. Who is Tom Adamo? He just be shouting. He does just be shouting now. Rhythmic shouting. This goes hard. This comes out Friday. Koozie.world on Instagram. But Relapse is the last album from Eminem that I bought. Yeah. And I wish that I hadn't. It's not a good album. When I see people do the like on the street content and someone asks them who's the best rapper alive right now and they say Eminem, I immediately judge them. This has been really nice. I don't really have any feedback. Maybe the sub is just a touch loud and a little overpowering in the mix, but it's very slight. I wouldn't say that that's like the biggest thing that I hear by any means. Oh, they went Tiz because you liked it. Fair enough. Even Michigan people don't really fuck with them anymore except old heads. I mean, that's fair. What about NF? I would literally prefer to have my ears cut off than have to sit through an NF song. Sorry. Ooh. We're all on the Rio Mike Sada Tron wave. I mean, that makes sense. That is the Detroit wave right now. What'd you think of the new Big Sean song? And do you guys even classify him as Detroit? I thought the new Big Sean shit was kind of hard. Who is NF? How do I even describe NF to someone who's never listened to NF? It's like Logic if Logic was sadder. Or Eminem if Eminem was like not hard at all. That was harsh. Love Crime, 3 past midnight. NF is a depressed M/Logic. I feel like I nailed it. A great description. Christian Eminem. Yeah, Christian Eminem. I respect M's work too. I just wish he'd stop. You just don't need to keep music. You don't have to keep making music. No one wants it. Look, when you get me talking about like music, I'll talk to you about music industry shit. Like, it's overly technical gibberish. I hate overly technical rapping. I hate it. This is like harsh, but Logic if he couldn't say that. I don't think he can now. I know he does, but fuck, it feels weird every time he does. Love Crime, 3 past midnight. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm also not a Logic fan. I never have been, honestly. He still can't say it. If Drake can't say it, Logic sure as hell can't. Logic isn't even technical, he's fake technical, it's a fact. He's no Twister. I'm not gonna say that comment out loud, but I don't disagree. This sounds and feels great, man. I like this group. It's almost as bad as the overly technical singers who sound good but lack depth of feelings. Oh my god, tell me about it. This fucking rides though. I don't know, when does this one come out? I like this a lot, John. 3 past midnight, go follow them. John 3 p.m. and Trent 3 p.m. They're making some cool ass fucking music individually and as a group. I really don't have too much feedback either. Actually, I like what this is a lot. We're rebranding, don't even worry about it. That's a part of the process. Look, today might be a day you guys get hot takes out of me, so feel free to ask any hot takes you want. I'm gonna give you my hot takes. We're finna make some enemies on stream today. Bula, I need you. Let's get austere choir boy the fuck out of here.
What was I supposed to do? Stay. If I stayed, I wouldn't.
I need you to unsheath the band hammer, sharpen the end of it,
Never asked you to choose.
flip it around, hit him with the sharp part. Big spoons or little spoons? Big. If a spoon is too small, I don't get enough food, and I don't like that. You think Drake would be doing the mad thing? When you say, do you mean, do I think he's a certified lover boy, certified pedophile, what? I don't know. I think the thing about Drake is I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to be like, look, this man is grooming children. But I will say that there is way too much shit on the internet that causes the need for speculation than there should be. And that's probably in itself a little bit of a red flag. You know what I mean? Like, we should not be able to find all these things that feel sus as fuck on the internet from Drake. At all. Worst era of rap? Oh, this is gonna piss people off. Don't get too hot. We on Twitch. I'm gonna take the VOD down. It'll be on YouTube. It was the braids. Grayscale. I like this. Immediately like this. Top Jinky Siege, what's up? Worst era of rap, bro. That's a tough one. I can't objectively say worst, but I can tell you my least favorite. And I think it's aged the worst. And it's like the mid-2000s, like, blog era shit. Just aged really poorly. It doesn't sound good. The production's ass. Like, I am Grayscale on Instagram. I fuck with this heavily. In My Piss, featuring Lunchbox. See the link in the chat if you want to submit your music. Probably early 2000s. Like, even though it's what it's like what I came up with, I think now in retrospect, a lot of it just sounds kind of shitty. Some of it's aged really well, some of it's aged very poorly. Meme rap, I don't really mind some of it as much. That or basketball is my favorite sport era. Yeah, like just any of that, bro. Least favorite genre, country music. Hands down, easily. That's an easy one. It's racist. I worked in it for a year, so I can say that. They don't make you feel welcome as a person of color. It's changed a little bit now, but man, fuck country music. Sorry. I agree, the sounds just sound bad. It's the production. Second least favorite genre? Like that whiny fucking pop music, like whiny, sad pop ballads that just like don't sound good. That's not really a genre, but like, you know, like fucking, I'm trying to think of a good example. Fucking, oh man, like Sadie Jean. Like if we could just never have another Sadie Jean song, I would be like pretty hype about that. Like that would be cool. Or like Futuristic. Sorry to anybody who likes it. Like if Futuristic can never make music again. Or Harry Mack. Actually, not a genre, but literally my least favorite musician of all time is Harry Mack. I want Harry Mack to stop making music. I've never said that about any other human being, but Harry Mack could never make a song again, and I would be happy. And honestly, I would tell him this in person too. Yo, Harry Mack, if you see this, I fucking hate your music, bro. I hate your content. I hate your stupid freestyles. I think they suck dick. They're terrible. Please stop making music. That's it. Skybox Kenny up next. I don't know. You know Harry Mack, if you've seen his fucking dumb, stupid freestyle videos on Instagram or YouTube, I know you've seen them before because you can't fucking get away from them. They follow you around like some sort of weird specter that you can't shake off. And I just wish he'd go away. With Your Body by Skybox Kenny up next. I went so in on Harry Mack just now. I'm sorry. It is a deep-seated dislike of Harry Mack and his music. My fault. My fault, guys. We're gonna turn it back to the positive side of this right now. It's getting out of hand. Who is Harry? Go look him up. Oh man, fuck Dax too. Also hate his music. Anyone in that space, bro? He be trying. Sure. Dax could definitely go, bro. I hate how much people like Dax too. Like, it makes me angry. Super Hot Fire, easily. Super Hot Fire wins every time. This one's getting saved too. Fuck, man. Grayscale, was that song out? I forgot to pull up the socials. Was that song out on Spotify? I want to save it if it was. I got distracted. Again, Skybox Kenny, I love this direction that you're on. Oh, it's an album next month, not released? Beautiful. Definitely let us know when it drops, because I want to support that. I liked it a lot. Jordy's on this. Shout out Jordy, too. Yes, LZ, it's in the... Again, if you want to guarantee you get played on stream, the best thing you can do is subscribe or get the sub. That'll get you bumped into our priority queue marked in orange. We are going to bump somebody else up from the submission form in a second for free, though. So stick around. Maceo said, we need this record, super smooth record. Snow asked what's going on. This one is out. This one's called With Your Body by Skybox Kenny out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to Memphis. This does not feel like something that came out of Memphis, and that's why I love it. Though it does still have the... Which is a distinctly Memphis, Tennessee hi-hat pattern. There was a whole era where YouTube rappers on the internet. I mean, it's still kind of... They kind of do. I mean... Like, unfortunately... Yeah, Matty B Raps is back. I don't know if you know this, but he's back with new music, and it's not rap music. But he could go, too. He could go. Dax can go. Fucking Harry Mack can go. Tom McDonald can burn in the fires of hell. And if you don't agree with me, then you can leave right now, too. DDG is... I actually like DDG. Wait, did you guys see this fucking... Did you guys see this fucking thing? I gotta show you this shit, bro. It's killing right now. What's it called? Bro, have you guys seen this? Sorry. Just separately before we get back into the music. This has been going viral on TikTok. And this, I fucking love. Separately. I doubt it. Sorry, we had to take a quick detour for this because this shit is fucking amazing. Shout out to these kids. I would wear Skims for men. That's not crazy at all. Yo, shout out to these kids, man. Not so much shout out to the adult person who is probably exploiting them for this song and this video and all the radio stuff they're doing. But the song is hard. Everyone in their bucket hats, yeah, bro. I fuck with KSI too. I love this song. In fact, it gets a thumbs up. Shout it. I doubt it. Put this in a Ubisoft or Fortnite commercial that's out here. Low-key, yeah. Look at this kid with the smoke machine. This is too funny, bro. I'm so sorry, but I'm not really sorry. This is great, and I'm glad that I'm making you all watch this. Because this is so stuck in my head. It's been stuck in my head for days. That girl did kill it, bro. Who had to mix this? This is kind of hard. I don't know. Whoever mixes did an amazing job. No cop? Also, their accents are fun. I doubt it. Why is it so hard? It's like the whole class is yelling right now. Why says I should quit rap, man? No, please don't. But just know that shit is hard, man. Shout out to fucking... I don't even know if this is the government who did this, but whoever did it, shout out to them. I don't know what reminded me of that either just now. Come on, let's do a free bump. Kids Bop got... Yeah, fuck Kids Bop. That's way better than Kids Bop, bro. I think it was Maddie B. Raps that made me think of that. Because Maddie B. Raps was one of those kids who made music, but his music was ass. I remember when Maddie B. Raps did a cover of, like, fucking Outcast Roses or something ridiculous like that. And I saw it and I was just like, what the fuck is this? I think he did a cover of like, It Was All a Dream. Like, fucking Juicy. I'm pretty sure. Wait. I'm gonna get DMCA for this too, but just for a second. It was Miss Jackson. It was Miss Jackson. He just dropped this. Look at this man. He's like a grown man now, but he dropped some like country ass folk music the other day, and it made me just hate him even more. But like, oh, where is it, bro? Did he take it down? Did they take it down? No, it's Miss Jackson. They heard me talking about it. Jacob Sartorius got like co-signed by fucking Lil Wayne at one point. Never forget that.
Spectrum Internet offers the fastest
Shout out
speeds
Michelle
in more
Monaghan.
neighborhoods than any
I don't
other
think she's
provider.
really a Spectrum customer,
Internet,
if I'm
you
being
can
honest.
Mama's mama.
I would run too if that woman was yelling at me on this.
Like this. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
At least this kid's from Atlanta. That's the only thing I can say. At least he's from Georgia. But hearing him try to rap Big Boy's cadence is kind of hilarious.
I love your mom and everything. See, I know one to trip now. She wanna rip me up, start a war between us. My brother, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided.
Who's trying to fight you?
But they uninvited. Despite it, I show the utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Hilarious. Rick Hill with demo. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm glad we're done with that section of the stream. Let's get back into your music. You guys can make me sing you songs if you want. This is more detrimental than just listening to the version with the cuss words. That's a fact. Ooh. We should have gone straight from the fucking Irish kids into this. Rick Hill. Looking back, he kind of killed it. Stop it, Maceo. From Latvia. This is our first Latvian submission. Shout out to Latvia. If you're in Europe, we love you. This is kind of tough, honestly. I just generally like, I just want to put the Irish kids on this now. I think we do what we do. I doubt it. No, go around it. Shout it. Now this is fucking tough. If you look, if you've been in here for a while, you know that I love drum and bass. I love UK garage. I love really up-tempo dance music, so I love this. This is like right in the wheelhouse of what I enjoy listening to. Sound design is great. Mix is really good. Let us know what you think in the chat. We are back into your music now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more priority subscriber submissions, and then we'll get into some free bumps from the chat. But if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub, because I obviously got a little distracted with our YouTube, our run of YouTube music. Cadeau says, love this. Me too. Really great energy. I didn't know they got down like this in Latvia. I don't know anything about Latvia now that I'm saying all of these things. Where is it? It's next to Lithuania. It's in Northern Europe. Oh, it's next to Russia. Woof. Scary. Just in case you guys were wondering. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, then Belarus. That's where this is coming from. Very cool. That was Rick Hill with demo. I can't wait until we hear the actual version of it. Thoughts on Madagascar Drill? I have not heard that yet. Feel like we just morph in time and we're about to go kick ass. That would be cool. I'm a big mechs. Like, I love mechs and like anything with mechs in it. I need to get it more into Gundam because I know I'll like it a lot. But I was a big fan of shit, what's it called? Neon Genesis Evangelion and like stuff like that. Pacific Rim, big fan of that too. So this is RRIs with Beautiful. This is out of the UK. Let us know what you think in the chat. Still a bit of a work in progress. So let us know if you have any notes. Made this today. The dance community is strong in this fucking Discord and Twitch. And I'm really very much not upset about it. R_eyes_UK out of Southampton/Bristol. Oh, your name's Ruben also. Shout out to the Rubens in the chat. There go those UK garage hi-hats. You guys, I'm gonna do a DJ set one of these days on this stream. Literally just for fun. Because I was playing around with it on my laptop the other day and I was having a great time. But I think I'm gonna practice some more and do some practice streams where I just like DJ for like an hour or something. And just do little sets. Would you guys watch little DJ sets? Let's go, Rubens. Now this is good. I like this a lot. It's really great sound design again. The arrangement's fun. It moves really nice. All right, maybe we'll get some DJ sets in. I'm gonna be doing it all on my mouse though, because I don't have a controller and I'm not gonna buy one. So, Samwise says this is hard. Feels like they're missing something, but I really like it. Maybe a vocal, if anything. I think that's probably what it's missing. Honestly, a lot of times, even when I produce UK Garage, the thing that I have a hard time with, it always feels like it's missing a vocal. So maybe that's it. Cadeau says horns. I don't know if I hear horns on this one. It's so electronic. Like, it feels like horns would maybe feel a bit out of place, but... Kamari, thank you. I'm very thirsty. Well, this water bottle's about to be out, so... I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, horns was a joke. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that. If you're with us on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch. We're live right now. We're listening to music, giving feedback for the next 40 minutes. Some diva instruments will be dope. And if you are in the chat too, we just put our release calendar in there. If you have anything dropping this week or in the upcoming weeks, make sure you put your releases in there. We just need the information, not the links. If I was a dancer, which I'm not, I'm actually a horrible dancer, but if I was decent, then I would dance to stuff like this. I'm not though, so don't expect too much. For something you just made today, this is sounding really good already. I don't really have too much mixed feedback, honestly. Like, the balance is really great. It maybe is just missing, like, one element on one sort of, like, counter melody or something in there. Just to round it out. But I honestly think, like, for the most part, like, UK Garage, like, if you put a solid hook on there, like a solid vocalist hook on a UK Garage, like, production, I feel like it ties the whole shit together every time without fail. So I'll maybe suggest doing that if anything. All right, this is BFF with Bad up next. Favorite fruit? Oh, that's a tough one. On its own, mango. Like a ripe mango, nothing better than a ripe mango. I have to be honest. Yeah, if you're on Instagram, come hang out on Twitch. That's where everything good's happening. Mango, if it's ripe. If it's like a combo, like if I'm making like a smoothie, it's strawberry banana.
Let's do it.
The combination.
Let's see who's bad, man. Come on.
I do like blueberries too. Oh, thank you, BFF. You said that before. Video link. You didn't send it. Abu. Abu. All right. Apples. I'm very specific about the type of apples that I like. All right, I'm gonna tell you. Like, you're just gonna learn this about me. I'm very specific about everything. There's like everything in the world. There is a version of what I prefer versus what I don't prefer. Honeycrisp. It's not Honeycrisp. It's Granny Smith. Is that the green one? I really love the green ones. The green ones are my favorite. They've always been my favorite. They'll always be, I like how sour they are. Okay, you put it in the chat. Alright, this is BFF with Bad. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is a cool set. Yeah. No, that's my bad. That's my. You can leave that one for right now. But usually, yeah, resubmit in the Google form if you want to resubmit a new link. Sorry. Wait, where are you guys from? This is kind of tough. Love the way that the video is shot too. It's simple, but it hits. Flint, Michigan? Turn up. Living in Atlanta now? I love that. Maceo says, fuck with it. Let us know what you think in the chat. But this one's a really, really solid video. Solid video, solid song, great energy on camera. Love the choreo, love the production. This vocal stack right here is really nice. Timmy says, ayo, the choreo. Omega says the visuals are crazy. This is about to get, I'm going to save this one on Spotify too. You two both have fantastic delivery. I really have to commend you both and applaud you both on the delivery. Vocally, you guys are giving everything. It's like the on-camera personality is there, but in the vocal, it's really, really great. Timio says this is how Bro came in and slid. I agree. Rudy, though, you absolutely killing the choreo. Shout out whoever did the choreography on this. But also shout out to all of you for killing it on the actual like performance of it. I know it must have been hot as shit outside filming that in Atlanta too. I don't even have to be there. I know it was hot that day. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite ones we heard tonight. I've liked a lot of the music, but this shit is crazy. 96 degrees, I would have died. I would have fully passed out, and it would have been horrible. Now, this is a production and a half. Great job. Nedika? Neda Cage? Or Ned? Welcome. This is crazy. This is very good. Thank you. That makes my life way easier, Arrow. Arguably one of my favorite English chocolates also is the Arrow bar, for anybody who is wondering. If you guys are in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. Yo, great job. This was BFF with Bad. I got to pull it up on Spotify really quickly and make sure we save that. That song was bad in a good way. I enjoyed it a lot. Let's go find that TikTok. This is BFF on TikTok. Oh, you guys are siblings also. That's cool. As somebody who has very recently gotten into working with family members by my sister-in-law, it is like a really, really fulfilling and amazing thing to get to work with family on music and on creative endeavors. So I know that must be something you really enjoy. And please don't ever lose that energy. Like, just, you know, as I've been in this industry for like 10 years, like having people around you fucking know you and love you just for who you are is like a really special thing. So make sure you keep that. I love what you guys are doing. I love the music. The video is really tight. Please send more. I would love to hear more music from you both. Bleeding Out by Will Armani up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Leno, you are one of the finalists, bro. You got pulled. Congrats. All right, this is Bleeding Out by Will Armani. Oh, it's so much better when you get to do it with people you actually enjoy being around all the time. So don't lose that. Don't lose that. It was really cool. I really enjoyed that a lot. Great job. Look, if you like underground hip-hop right now, you're probably going to enjoy Will Armani. Again, the delivery for me on this one, top 2. All right, we got 3 more priority subscriber submissions, then we'll bump people up from the chat for free, so stick around. We're getting very close to the free bumps. And if you're with us on Instagram, come join us on Twitch. Just hope you're having a positive week so far. It's only been 1 day so far. It's been chill. I read a couple chapters of Children of Dune. I am a fucking nerd, and I thoroughly enjoy Dune and Frank Herbert. So if you are a fellow nerd, go read the Dune series. It's way better than the movie series. This has that energy in it as well. It's like that youthful energy in the production and the delivery. Let us know what you think in the chat. Super reminiscent of like Kid Leroy, Juice WRLD, rest in peace. A little bit like Silfago, like just definitely in that space. If you like that type of music, which I do. As a kind of emo like dude who also loves hip hop, the combo of like emo hip hop for me has always been something that I felt has hit really well. And I hope it never stops. So I hope the kids continue to mix like alt pop and alt rock influences with hip hop, because I think it's a really, really cool crossover, and I've always felt that way. So bleeding out, Will Armani, make sure you go follow Will. Let's pull up the socials. I think it's just Will Armani, 2 eyes. Yeah, Will Armani, 2 eyes on Instagram. Go follow. We got a lot of really cool young artists in here, man. They're just really starting to like get their sound together and stuff. So 1 week in Manhattan, Brooklyn was crazy, getting used to the subway and fast pace. Wasn't ready for the heat. It gets hot as fuck in New York. There's like no airflow too in the city. Manhattan gets especially hot because there's just no air coming in from anywhere. But I hope you had a good time here. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. James Amaka II, wish you well. It's one of those places where you like either get super addicted to the pace and the constant like go of New York, or you hate it. I love it. I can't get enough. Not like South Carolina. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. This is Wish You Well by James Amaka II. We've got 2 more priority subscriber submissions, and then we're going to get into free bumps from the chat, so stick around. If you want to get bumped up and you want to get your song played on stream today, there is also, and always, this free section of the stream at the end. So just hang out with us. Maybe we'll get played. We'll still get feedback. We'll listen to a little bit less of the song, but we'll still get feedback. Thanos said, Def gotta go back. The energy is different. Very inspiring for my album cover shoot, music videos. Oh yeah, that's the thing about New York, is the whole city is like a perfect video backdrop. I always tell people this all the time. Like, if you come here, film as much content as you can, because it's the perfect setting. Like, you can literally shoot anywhere and get really engaging and interesting shots, and it's just a cool place to shoot. Speaking of like kind of the crossover of like emo rock influences, the hip hop vocals maybe, but this feels a little bit more alt rock. This reminds me of Juice says Arrow. Sorry. If anything, timing on delivery could improve a little bit on stuff like this. I feel like it's harder to be a little bit more fluid with delivery and timing of delivery on songs like this, where they're driven a little bit more by traditional instrumentation. So for me, I would say timing is probably the only thing that I would work on a little bit more. I do like this though. I like the hook when it comes in. I don't know that it really reminds me of... It reminds me of Juice a tiny bit, but not so much. I love the tone. For me, it's just the timing at certain places that could be a little bit cleaner. Amaka 2 on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. I did save this one, though. And I love this landing page you've got going on here. Simple movement in the background, but it works. We got Sam Y and Cairo up next. So I actually really love the vocal arrangement. Like the harmonies and everything on this are great. Really, really nice details in this one. Timing issues, very slight. It's like 1 or 2 words that I heard where I was like, oh, I wish the timing was a little bit better. But not so much that it would like stop me from listening or playlisting the song. I did really like that one a lot. We got Sam Y up next. Amaka II on Instagram. Go follow if you're rocking with this. This one's BRB by Lex Plays and Sam Y. Let us know what you think in the chat. both from London. So if you're a UK rap fan, listen up. Really pretty arrangement, right?
No codeine by lean right back. Don't sell weed by lead man pack when I screen like gas. How you green like gas, getting green like gas. Now speed right past.
I think Samwise got it, man. Official Samwise on Instagram.
Don't take pics for the cheese. I snap in the tea with the pot like a steam time. Back to the trap, double back like you see that back. Yeah, I need my stacks, surely. Man won't bore me, but it just bores me. Don't see me in the cut like Lordy. Bum might war me. Them man chicken, but not like Morley's. What's my story?
It's really just a matter of time, bro. I just can't see the UK fans not fucking with you. Like,
see everybody was on crud, but he can't know when he here for the nani. For the nani, can't be bring that vibe to the party. Charlie, bring that five, you bar me.
It's really hard, bro.
If you bar me, pop your army, hotbox the car and pop off your dowdies. Real talk is long.
This is off the Sparkling EP by Lex Blaze and Samwise. Go tap in if you haven't yet.
Wife that thing that she putting on sorry, but she just did that day, oh lardy. I'm a bounce cause she getting all muddy. Quick bit switch, I ain't doing up cocky.
Fuck yeah, bro. It's cool that you got on Rap UK. That makes me really happy. Where you at? Right here, man. Congrats. With this song as well. Good shit. I see why this made the playlist. It's got great energy. Fucking right next to M Huncho and Pot of Paper too. That's tight. Literally sandwiched between M Huncho and Pot of Paper. That's pretty cool, bro. I'm a big Quingface fan also. Shout out to Quingface. We released a lot of artists on this playlist. Like Zeno, I love Zeno, bro. Shout out Zeno Vinci. Rushy, I'm a big fan of. Shout out Rushy. AJ Tracy's forever been one of my faves. Love Heady One, love Storms, love Nems, love Central C. Man, this is a good playlist. Good shit, bro. Congrats. Official Samwise on Instagram. I can't remember what Lex Blaze's Instagram is too, but make sure you go follow him as well. All right, while we listen to this last priority subscriber submission from Cairo, we are about to get into some free bumps from the chat. So this is how this next section of the stream is going to work. If you are here, put your artist name in the chat right now. First come, first served. We're going to listen to songs in more of a rapid fire mode. I'll make a queue, but we'll listen to about 60 seconds of each song. But if you are here, put your artist name in the chat if you're trying to get bumped up. If you're in the ad right now, ooh, it sucks to suck. Hopefully when we come back around and you guys will see it, we can get some of you first. But first, unfortunately, we are going to say, oh, you put Sebastian Ade in here, bro? Shout out to Sebastian. I fuck with that dude. He used to come in the stream all the time. It's been a minute since he's been in here, but we still fuck with him. Cadeau, Moreau. Yeah, if you are in here, make sure you submit it in the Google form. We're bumping people up from the chat for free for the rest of the stream. We'll listen to about 60 seconds of every song, but we'll try and get through as many songs as possible. Like I said, this is not a guarantee that you'll get played, but we'll try and get to as many songs as we can in the next 20-ish minutes, okay? So if you're here, put your artist name in the chat. We'll bump people up for free. We're on the free bump section of the stream. Woo, 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 woo. Skybox Chimney. Skybox Chimney. Who else? Put your artist name in the chat. We're going to listen to this one by Cairo right now. But if you have somebody in the chat you want us to bump up for free, just put their artist name in there. I don't see Hendrix Harris. Am I blind? I don't think it's in there yet. I don't see it. All right, this is Hit the Bank by Cairo. Let us know what you think in the chat. Days of Matthew Faze will get you bumped up. Ooh. Oh. The way this one just came in, bro. Cairo 8 on Instagram. I fuck with this. If you're in Florida, they got a show coming up in Tampa. Again, if you're in the chat, we're bumping people up from the chat for free right now, so put your artist name in the chat. This is tough, bro. This is the last one we're gonna play all the way through. This one gets the full fucking bump. If you're in the chat, please do not do the priority subscriber queue thing. Do not subscribe or give the sub at this point in the stream. We are done with that part. We are bumping people up from the chat for free, so just put your artist name in the chat, and we'll try and get to you before the end of the stream, all right? Oh, this shit is tough, bro. This hook is crazy. Is this on Spotify? I need it. It's not. Ah! I need it. I need you to put that shit on Spotify, bro. It's too tough. I need it. I need to save it. I need to playlist it. I need to support it. I need to show everybody that song. Arrow Austere up next. All right, so for the next 20 minutes, we're going to go in rapid fire mode. We'll listen to about 60 seconds of each song. We're going to try to get through as many songs as possible, all right? Bro, I'm angry. Oh, Arrow. It's got to be a private link. Please resend. Please resend, Arrow. I'll put you back in as soon as you resend a link that I can open. Skybox Kenny. Or if you just flip it. I think you can flip it. All right, free bumps. We're doing free bumps right now. If you're in the chat, put your artist name in the chat. We'll bump people up for free. Soon. Please let me know when it does. I want to support it. I like that shit a lot. This is Enjoy by Skybox Kenny. Like I said, we're in rapid fire mode, so if we only listen to 60 seconds of each song and you got a long intro, let me know what you want me to start. Kenny, this has been a very cool switch in sounds, bro. I've said this to you every single time we've listened to something recently. But the change up in sound has been very cool. All right, Arrow, I put you back in the next spot. Again, this is out of Memphis, Tennessee. This is not what you expect to hear out of Memphis, Tennessee. Richie Billions, thanks for the follow. If you got a song you want us to play, put your artist name in the chat. Skybox Kenny on Instagram. If you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow. Saving this one as well. I think I like this one more than the other one. I actually think this is like two songs you've sent now that have kind of leaned into like the Afro pop, Afro sound production wise. And I've really enjoyed that from you. So I would say like, bro, it might be cool for you to lean more into that space. I don't know. Kedzie coming out in May by Arrow Austere. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is a crazy beat off rip. Let us know what you think in the chat, guys. We've got 17 minutes left. We're gonna get through as many songs as we can. Arrow is 23 and from Chicago. Sorry you lost your job. That sucks. Imogen Heaps, Chibo Matto, Men I Trust, Paramore, Sade, Erica Outcast. Shout out to Chris Classic. That's our guy, bro. Song's out tonight at midnight, produced by 2 Chill. I fuck with this a lot. Make sure you put this in the release calendar. Make sure you put this in the release calendar. Out of Memphis is unique, I agree. This is dumb hard. Richie Billions, welcome. Put your, make sure you submit in the Google form, please. It'll pull it up here next to me and I'll pull it into the queue. Alright, fuck, I want to listen to this whole thing. Unfortunately, I don't want to just listen to 60 seconds of this. I want to listen to the whole thing. Fantasize.reality on Instagram. This is sick. Arrow Austere is the IG. Oh, sorry, Fantasize.reality is the IG. This is so hard. I gotta stop it because we did a minute and 30 seconds, but I like that a lot. We got Sebastian Ide up next. Pimp Waters, what's going on? If you want to send links, submit. Don't put it in the chat, Pimp Waters. Put it in the fucking submission form, please. Release calendar if you have a song coming out soon. Let's fucking reboot this shit. Sebastian Ide out of Brooklyn. Amazing vocalist, actually. We put him in our New Music Who This playlist on Friday. And he used to be in here all the time. Like, this is an artist we've heard a lot in this stream in the early days. And I'm a fan of his. I think he's got an amazing voice. Low-key saw him at McCarran Park one time just singing outside too and thought it was cool. Didn't say what's up because I was moving low-key that day. And it had been a while since he'd been in the stream. I didn't want to just pull up in and be like, Sebastian Ade, what's up, bruh? Why you not in the stream anymore? Sebastian X Ade on Instagram. Go check his music out. Really, really great R&B soul music with a little bit of pop in it too. I think it was, bro, like years ago, like at the beginning of the stream, he used to be in, like before I'd even moved to this apartment. But I think I did. I put him in the new music through this playlist on Friday because he had tweeted at me that he released something new, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't seen his name in a while. So, all right, this is Sugar by Kadom Moreau. We'll start at 10 seconds. All right, let us know if you have any feedback. As always, we want to know what you think in the chat. And please, if you've submitted your music, put your artist, put it in the submission form, and I'll pull your shit. We'll put it in the queue for free. I see a lot of names that got put in the chat that aren't there. Things I would work on in this one are delivery, just a little bit. It's a cool idea, but I do think that the delivery needs a bit of work. Kadom Moreau on Instagram. I would use Doja Cat as a reference point. Doja, Nicki, if you're listening to both of them, take some notes from how they use their voice and play with their voices, because I feel like you're kind of getting into that space. Just needs more practice. Maybe even Rico Nasty might be a good reference point for you, just to listen to and kind of take some notes from. Feels like Def needs more mixing a little bit, yeah. The idea is really cool, though, and I like the production. I think overall the direction is the right direction for you. I think it's just leaning more into like using your voice as an instrument and something like that as well. Rico, for real. I felt like Rico Nasty would be a really, really great reference point for you. Grandmaster Chubbs, don't worry about it. We're back on Thursday, too. You can still submit right now if you want. Lamp Hugger, more with Rivan. We're not doing paid skips anymore, but you can do free skip if you put your submission in and put your artist name in the chat, okay? Biggest thing that I would say here is just the vocal mix needs a little bit of work. Hey, look, that's why we give feedback, because everyone's at a different part of their journey. Just keep going, keep practicing. I'm never going to tell you to stop. For me, the thing that needs a little bit of work on this one is really just the vocal mix, I think. Oh, it's a reference mix. Okay. Lamp Hugger __. Pimp Orders, have you submitted in the Google form yet? I know you said your artist name twice, and I've 6 times said, please submit in the Google form so I can pull your music into the queue. I don't see it, bro. It ain't there. It's not there, my guy. I'm sorry. Give it a second. Maybe it'll pop up. But I would just submit again, just for safety. Yeah, hit Bula, bro. Hit Bula and we'll put it in the outside opportunities. Will you just send it? If you just send it to Bula right now, he'll post it in the outside opportunities night before we go to sleep. I like this one. I would say the thing to work on is probably just the vocal mix. Like once you get that mix down, it's gonna be a little bit better, I think. But right now, the thing that it needs the most work on is that vocal mix. 1 second. All right, Bowen Thee, You Stranger, up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm scared of what they might do. Bula, I don't know if Bula's still here in the chat. Bula, did you hear that? Ruben's gonna send you something, all right? Send email. Please don't send me an email, bro. Please don't email. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you emailed me a submission, that email will never get seen. Submit it in the Google form like everybody else, please. Thank you. Good, bro. How you been? I kind of like this. I do think that the mix could maybe still be a little bit more balanced, a little bit more controlled, but I love the ideas musically. I love the melodies that you've chosen here. I love the vocal layering. There it is, Pimp Waters. Thank you. This is pretty cool. I like this. This got saved in the songs we found on Twitch playlist. I love the production on this. You could have sucked me in for another, like, Probably for another fucking minute or two, to be honest. Bow and Narrow Thee on Instagram. Go follow. That was pretty easy. I like that one a lot. Young Fendi up next. Probably speak on this a lot. Maybe sick of thoughts. Kendrick won. That's my only real thought. Kendrick fucking smoked Drake and was like 10 steps ahead of him the whole time. Regardless of whether or not what he said is true, he's already cooked him because everyone's gonna speculate forever. Kendrick used the audience against Drake way more effectively than Drake used the audience against Kendrick. Young Fendi, SSDD Part 2. Let us know what you think in the chat. It's pretty chill. I love a good, like, contemporary R&B hip-hop song that just feels good. Now, this feels pretty good. I don't know that there's anything to be learned. Because this is just straight beef, and I would never suggest that beef is the way to, like, blow up or, like, get more popular. So I don't know that there's anything to learn from it necessarily. Other than don't fuck with somebody that you shouldn't fuck with. And don't let your ego get in the fucking way of your music either. That's probably what I would take from it. I feel like Drake's ego got in the way. Started acting a gangster. Don't play gangster if you're not a gangster. That's the fucking lesson. Solid one from Young Fendi. Save that one on the playlist as well. I don't really have any feedback. That was like a really like enjoyable, like easy listen, easy to playlist. You know what I mean? Like I think that's one of those things. Like sometimes you just gotta make music that feels good. And that one felt good. One Juice Silk. Oh, that is the wrong one. Juice Fendi. One Juiced Off Fendi on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that. We got Deza up next. Got like 8 minutes left. I think we'll get through all of these. I didn't like it personally, but yeah, that's the thing is like it got really dark really quick and it got really personal really quick, and I didn't like that aspect of it. You know what I mean? It felt a bit weird to watch these two guys that we've idolized just get like fucking messy as fuck on the internet, but like it was hard to get away from, and let's be real, Not Like Us has the most replay value. And I can't even say that I'm not walking around just singing certified lover boy, certified pedophile, what. All right, first bit of feedback. Long intro. If we're starting at 40 seconds, that's a very long instrumental intro. I don't know if there's any vocals that come in on this. I do like this as a production, but I would say, and this is something I'm trying to learn as a producer too, for putting out instrumental stuff, is like making the intro shorter and getting to like the meat of the production on an instrumental only. I feel like is kind of important. But I think the production is really good. Like, you know, if I was still making music, this would be. Going by that action, like you wanna get the put me on the microphone and then I get the spazzing. I'm in like the I'm really like a mess. I'm really like the I be chiseled like Ted Danson. I'm really like the passion. For my missing in the portals, I like the passion. And when I get to writing, then I reignite the passion. I'm really about the action. I like it. As an instrumental, I like it a lot. Like just like producer to producer, I will rap on it. I enjoy listening to it. It felt good. Like there was like a real nice part to it. Yeah, I do one-on-one consultations. If you are interested in that, just DM the Kayvan's house page and I'll send you the instructions. The Oddest Deza on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with that one. We got Matthew Faze up next. Like I said, we're going to try and get through all of these before we get done. I'm going to take you guys on a raid too. So stick around and I'll take you somewhere else. You can submit your music when we're done. But this is Meant Everything by Matthew Faze. Let us know what you think in the chat. I would love to do a collaboration tape with the subs. I just haven't done it yet. It's just a bigger thing that I want to do it properly. Like I want to really like fully A&R the songs and everything. So it's something I want to do. I just haven't figured out how yet. With work and everything, it's just I manage 4 artists, so it's just finding time to do these things creatively. But I want to. It is on the list. Love this from Matthew Faze too. Like just really really cool production, genre blending. Matthew Faze on Instagram. Feedback is that the vocal could come up in this mix a little bit and just kind of be the more predominant thing in the mix. But I love all of these little parts of the production. He's from Houston, Texas as well. Shout out to Houston, Texas, man. Oh, you made it. Hey, Matthew. This is really cool. Easy save. I'm going to come back to it and listen to it again. Honest, Hendrix Harris, let us know. Yeah, so I want to. I have a bunch of melodic loops that are for the community to use right now. They're not free. Like, if we get placements or anything, we gotta just do splits. But, like, I'm not gonna fuck you over either. It's just, like, fair splits. I just want to work with people. But I've got, like, a whole, like, beat pack that I've been sending out to people, too. So if you want it, let me know. I'm happy to send it. Hendrix Harris, based in London. I love this. This is why I do the free section, guys. The amount of heat that I fucking find in the free section every time. Who sent this? Ruben, you sent this? You know me so well. Ooh, this one feels good, man. This one feels good, man. I like this a lot. Easily saved it. Young Jai up next. We got 4 minutes left. I'll play you guys a beat before we leave. I'm kind of in the, I'm like debating putting out like a beat tape right now just to release it on streaming and stuff and have it there. But I have like 2 distinct packs I could buy. I can either put out the dance one or the hip hop one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Great find, bro. Great find. Oh, Young Jai is 10, bro. I keep forgetting about that. This kid is 10 years old. Jai, same thing. Vocals up in the mix, bro. Low key, this delivery is like not bad though at all. Young __ JYE on Instagram. 10, bro. I'm literally not kidding. 10 years old. 10-year-old rap sensation from Sydney, Australia. It's like if Maddie V Raps had been serious. Why does this feel like so much of an older person who made this song, though, at the same time? It's pretty solid, bro. I can't even pretend like it's not. Shadowboxing Chubby Sensei up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. Drop the beat pack? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna put it out and, like, have it on Spotify under my alter ego, which no one knows about. So you guys will never fucking know when beat pack comes out. It's just gonna come out, and I'm not gonna tell anybody who it is, or who made it, or who put it out. It's just gonna be there, and you guys are gonna have to figure out. You guys are gonna have to figure out what it is.
Around and it's just me, myself, and God and all of my demons. I look around and it's just me, myself, and God and all of my demons.
Alright, bro. Vocals sound great on this.
I look around.
Mix on this is really great too. If you haven't listened to Chubby Sensei, go follow Chubby Sensei Raps on Instagram. Great voice. We got Pimp Waters up next, and then we're gonna go on a raid.
I contemplated suicide. I'm over 30 with nothing, feel like it's do or die.
Probably go raid Big Duck, who we love.
But it's kind of hard to spill that ruin without you and I. And I'm not saying that I'd rather be alone. Would be hurt if you were gone. Some days my house don't feel like home.
This is great, bro. Very good. Great job.
I love to have you tag along, but
I have to find this on Spotify too. Shadowboxing.
I had to learn to balance paper and passion. Had to snap out of depression in the timeliest fashion. Wasn't feeling myself. Hey,
great production.
Back and forth between trust and self and believing in God.
This is from the Shadowboxing project. Go check it out. Oh yeah, I can play Ebo. Sorry, I didn't realize you were in here. My fault. I can. I do have time. Richie Billions, I might be able to get you too. Fuck it. If you guys are still here. We're doing like a minute of every song right now, so I have 2 minutes left. Yeah, I got you. I just didn't realize you were here. Arrow says, y'all the talent. There's a lot of talent in this community. That's why I'm always trying to push people to collaborate with each other. It's one of my favorite things when I see you guys collaborate with each other. Nah, bro, keep killing it. Like, honestly, you've got a great rap voice. The writing is great. And the mixing and everything is getting better and better with each song. I didn't know those kids in here. Don't worry about it. They got the internet. I mean, my biggest note would also be kind of similarly, make sure that the vocal is kind of the star of the show here a little bit more. Arrow, one of my artists will be out in Chicago soon, like in the next couple of weeks. I also just signed CCBKE from Chicago to Genius Distro, who I'm a big fan of. At Pimp Waters on Twitter.
So grave emotion. So give me all of your devotion.
This is pretty good. Like the thing that I would say is really just the mix needs work more than anything. And then maybe some of the sounds in the production. I would tune the vocals just a little bit, just to kind of smooth out some of the melodic aspects, and then just add some more layers. You know what I mean? Like I think that's one of the things that I'm constantly telling vocalists they should do is just add more layers. Oh, I fucking love this sample. I literally just love this sample.
That's why all my enemies get no red dot. I guess that's why my cup so purple. The drink got me in a headlock. I told my dog I got you. We locked in this bitch like dreadlock. I told my bitch.
Bro, you got a nice delivery style. You got a nice cadence.
And when we get them hundreds, gonna take it for granted for we hit bedrock. I plan on getting better and better right now. Can't do no dead stop. My bitch, she got
Is this your?
That's why I got so many dead ops. All I do is sit back and make music.
Why did it take me here?
If they tripping, then we get to tripping.
Shout out to Underground Sound, but I don't know why it took me there. Falls in Versace. Nah, bro. I think the vocal mix could be a little bit cleaner. Like if I was gonna say anything, that's probably what I would say is just the vocal mix could be a little bit cleaner on this. But the delivery is great, the beat's really cool, and the raps are good. So overall, I like it. But the thing I would work on is just cleaning up the vocal mix just a tiny bit more to make it really professional sounding. But it's real close, bro. It's real close. Zaywalk, I'll do it. We're gonna go on a raid after the next two songs. So stick around. Come on this raid with us. I'll take you guys somewhere else where you can send your music in as well. This is Richie Billions with Kickback Fever. Is this your first song ever? Yeah, and that's fine, bro. That's a part of the process. That's the same thing for everybody. Look, I've listened to so many artists. Sometimes that's all it is. It's just working on the mix, working with the engineer, just figuring out how to mix better. You know what I mean? But it's practice. Just keep making songs. You'll be good. I will say, I am not the biggest fan of this artwork. And I have a rule where if the artwork is not catching my eye, sometimes the song is not catching my ear either. I like the idea here really, like immediately, but I think the mix needs work. Production's really nice. A bit too much reverb and delay on the vocal for my taste. This is something I run into a lot with people kind of who first get into this like house hip hop combo. Not just a you thing by any means. So I maybe just dial that back in. If you're not running your reverb through an auxiliary channel, run it through an auxiliary channel. Zaywalk says, which songs groovy, just wish the vocals are a bit louder. Same. And then also the artwork is maybe not the best. So I work on the artwork a little bit too, just in general. Like even looking at Your Love and Get the Bag and stuff. Like, I mean, bro, use some of the DALL-E AI stuff, use some of the Canva AI stuff. There's a bunch of ways to get really, really cool artwork now that don't require you to do the graphic design or hire a graphic designer to do it, but maybe are a little bit more engaging. Reverb is heavy. That's the only thing. And I think it's because it's on the main vocal chain too. I would put it on an auxiliary channel. I think that'll help a lot. Zeke and Luther by Zaywalk. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'll play you guys one beat from the beat pack, I guess, while we go raid somebody else.
She go crazy on that pattern, she go loco. Kick your ass straight into a dojo.
I don't know which one though.
You slow mo. Stop trying to hit, it's a no-no.
Maybe Boardwalk's one of my favorites.
No cash in your pocket, you be broke, bro. Brody talking broke, man, that's the language I can't speak. Smoking all this
love feedback on the production. Oh, you made the beat?
I'll go heavy Z. My nerd gonna be my suitor.
Beat feedback would probably be the snare is a touch loud. I actually really like the beat a lot. It's maybe a little too choppy at times. Like I feel like there needs to be like one melodic through line that kind of smooth things out a bit. But that might just be my ear too. Like I don't really want to say that it's not right because it kind of does go hard. Some of the sound choices could be a little bit different, I think, on the synths. Some of them feel a bit stock, but that's kind of it, man. It's like really, really small things. I actually think the arrangement's really good.
Call on my shooter, I'm finna bomb him. Call on my shooters, know we get back. Got a V8 engine, twin jet pack. Keep a little ruler, up in my bag. Need no attention, better step back. Stop finna do you, better head
I think
back.
the sub line, there's like a synth that's like on top of the sub too that's still doing the dun, 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 dun. I wish that synth was drawn out a little bit more and had a longer tail to kind of add that legato feeling to it instead of it being exactly the same as a bass line. But I think that's it. That's the only thing that I really hit where I'm like, all right, we could slightly tweak this and it might feel a little bit less like choppy, but at the same time, it's pretty well done, man. The energy is there in the production and in the vocal, and that's a big thing. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not mad at that at all. All right, here, I made this. If you're in the chat, make sure you join our Discord. Free opportunities for song submission and stuff like that in there. Go follow us on the Kayvan's House page on Instagram. Lots of free opportunities to submit your music there coming up in the future, all right? I think that's it, man. Fucking have a good week. Be safe. We're back on Thursday. So tap back in, and I'll see you on Thursday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, all right? I might do an impromptu stream over the weekend and just do some DJ shit. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe for fun. We'll see what happens. But if you're here, thank you. Shout out to all the new subs, all the new followers. Like I said, we're back on Thursday. We're going to hit a raid really quickly. So come on this raid with us. And yeah, hit me if you want this beat pack. Hit me if you want to fucking the melody pack. I don't know what you guys want. I did make this beat, yeah. I was cooking up a little bit today. I think I'm going to do some more like classical sample shit. But anyway, we're out. Come on this raid with us. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a good rest of your week. Be safe. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make a little bit of everything. You'll probably hear another one before you actually go on this raid. But I'll see you guys soon, all right? Peace. Here, I'll play another one for you. Oh, what do I play? Here, how about this one? I love a little sample work. That's my favorite. All right, guys. Be safe. I'll see you in Big Duck's chat. Wait, let me skip in. Oh, my intro's too long. That's one where I gotta cut the intro of the beat down. It's too long. All right, peace.
Okay. Wait, we're pausing one for a second. Kayvan, thank you so much.